Well, it's midnight, so I guess it's time for bed. Hey, Rocky. Rocky, I've been on the phone here talking with a friend, and Rocky's been laying here beside me up near the pillows. Excuse me. Oh. Anyway, here's the thing. It's bedtime, and that means that it's treat time. You want your treats, Rocky? See, look at that. He knows what I'm talking about. Hey, how's my good boy? Look, he's licking his chops. He knows what I'm talking about. You want your nighttime treats? Your bedtime treats? I'll give you your bedtime treats, okay? I will. You're lovely. You're lovely, you are. Okay, up with you. Come over here on the table. We gotta follow the treat procedure. We do, eh? We got a whole procedure in place that we follow here with the treats. We can't deviate from the procedure. Hey, you. Okay, here, let me get my treats out. My goodness, Rocky. I'm going to count out here 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3, I dropped one. Okay, 3, 4. There we go. See, 4 treats for Rocky. Those are his greenies. Hey, there he is. He's having his greenies. It's not too bad in here right now. I've got the heat on. I took the leftover chicken because it's cold outside, and I put it outside in a margarine tub. And where I put it in my cooler in the margarine tub, but I don't have the lid on tight. I just have the lid sitting on top of it, and I have it up on top of my shed that I made out here outside the window. And so I'm hoping that would discourage any raccoons or anything from coming around and pilfering it on me. Because I don't have any refrigeration of any kind right now, and I want my chicken to be good for tomorrow when I have it. It's got 2 pieces in there yet to use up. So, yeah. Anyway, pardon me with the yawning. I'm going to take my coat off. I've been wearing my coat. I'm going to take it off. Of course, I've been in and out because I had to do different things outside through the course of the evening. But it's time now to take my coat off. I'll take my Zippo lighter out of my pocket because what happens is I don't always wear the same coat. And if I have it here, then I just know to pick that up and put it into the pocket of whatever I'm wearing tomorrow. Otherwise, I hang up the coat and then I forget where my Zippo lighter is. And I need that to light the stove and do other things like that. That Zippo lighter has seen more use in the last couple of years than it did in all the years since 1985 that I bought it, up to a couple years ago. So, yeah, it's earning its keep in a big way now, I'll tell you. Anyway, you kind of need to have the ability to make fire at any time in this situation. Anyway, that's where we're at. Rocky's having his treats. I'm going to take my boots off and everything, and I'm going to get ready for bed. I am. In fact, I have some donuts left over. I think I might eat 1 or 2 donuts before I brush my teeth. I think I might. That'll be my treat before bed. Yes. Anyway, look at these. These things kind of remind me of clown shoes with the red laces. Bit Ronald McDonald-ish. Anyway, I hope you're all having a really good night. I thank you all for watching this stuff and for taking an interest. I'm just a kind of an old guy here living in a camper in a field with my cat. And it's kind of a humbling thing to think that people do take an interest in what I do and stuff, It's not the sort of thing I ever expected, that's for sure. And I appreciate it. And, yeah. I'm kind of amazed by how much this channel has grown, actually. I never would have thought it, really. I actually started out doing this mostly just as a record of what's happening in my life and so on. And so that, my nieces, nephews, and other people like that would someday be able to look back and say, so this is what Uncle Tom was doing. This is the way Uncle Tom's life was and stuff, and kind of a record too, because at some point, believe it or not, this will be interesting in a historical sense. These are really interesting times we're living in, and provided that Jesus doesn't come back right away, and that we get through this and move on to some other phase of history, at some point, this will be an historical record of the kind of thing that people at this time were dealing with and facing, and it'll be a record of how we dealt with it and faced it, you know. And it's kind of neat to think that I could be long dead, but all this will kind of live on in a way. What happened in my life will live on in a way. That's also a really humbling thing. It makes you feel pretty small when you think about when you stack it up against that, and you stack yourself up against that. But I do believe that what I'm doing right now will actually be more interesting years and years from now than it is right now. Similar to how we might look at a film that was made in the 1940s, just of a mundane everyday life, and really be interested in it. Whereas somebody who lived back then wouldn't be so much. Anyway, that's my little speech for tonight. Make of it what you will. Maybe I'm insane. Who knows? Anyway, I guess this is good night. So Rocky and I will see you all in the morning. Bye-bye for now.